Hello and welcome to Mind Day 3. Today we are going to be working on long holds as well as inversions, putting our heads below our hearts, and I'll also give you the opportunity to maybe come into some arm balances and the poses that come to mind when I do say the word inversion. So please go at your own pace, do what feels good in your body, honor yourself where you are today. We are going to get started in a seated position. So come into your comfortable seat. Let your hands rest on the tops of your legs. Eyes can close or soften towards the top of your mat. Take a slow inhale. Open mouth, release. One more inhale. Open mouth, release. With every single breath in, imagine yourself lengthening taller to the sky. With every breath out, imagine your shoulders relaxing onto your back body. On your next inhale, shrug your shoulders up by your ears. Exhale, roll your shoulders down your back body. Two more. Inhale, roll your shoulders up. Exhale, relax them down. One more inhale. Exhale. This time as you inhale, reach your heart forward. Tilt your face up to the sky. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, round and curl. Use your hands on your legs as leverage as you bring your chin in towards your chest. Separate your shoulder blades on your back body. Inhale, reach forward with your heart. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale to lift. Exhale, round and curl. On your next inhale, lift up through center. As you exhale, just take a gentle turn towards the right. You can use your left hand on your right knee just as this small help, and your right hand can come behind you on your mat, right next to your lower back. Inhale, find length. Exhale, use your core. See if you can twist a little deeper. Gently as you inhale, move through center, and as you exhale, switch sides. Your eyes can stay closed if you would like. Just a very gentle rest of your right hand on your left knee. Inhale for length. Exhale, use your core. Find some depth. Inhale, move through center. As you exhale, let your palms rest on the tops of your legs. Inhale, lengthen through your crown. As you exhale, you're just going to tilt over towards the right to invite a gentle stretch in your left side body. So nice and heavy through your shoulders as you reach towards your right side. Inhale through center. Exhale, lean left. Inhale, lift up through center. Exhale, fold over your crossed legs. Let the back of your hips stay connected with your mat, so you may need to press your hands down to feel the back of your sitting bones, your glutes reconnect with your mat. Keep them there, and then allow yourself to fold forward just as much as is comfortable. Find your long, slow, generous inhales and exhales. Then gently push into your palms as you walk them back in, shoulders over your hips, and switch the cross of your legs. Inhale, lengthen through your crown. Exhale, fold over your crossed legs. Go down as far as is comfortable. Reconnect your hips back towards your mat, and then fall in with your breath. And then gently start to walk your palms back in. Find yourself back in the seat. So we'll make our way into tabletop. You can get there by either rolling over your legs or by sending your legs off to one side, hips from the other, and then you'll meet me with your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Have all 10 toes tucked under. Push down through all 10 toes. As you inhale, firm up through your core. As you exhale, push into your hands and feet as you hover your knees off of the ground. You're here for 3. Hips high, down dog in 2. 1, send your hips high, maybe walk your feet out and away a little bit to give yourself room to find downward facing dog. Push down through your pointer finger and thumb to give yourself this strong, energetic base with your hands. Find the press down into your hands to feel that lift through your shoulders, the send of your hips a little bit higher. Perhaps keep a soft bend in your knees to let your heels fold a little heavier towards your mat. So instead of taking motion in this down dog, we will hold in stillness right here. Take a slow inhale. Open mouth release. Pause for a few more rounds of breath. Use this space to energize again through your down dog. Push again through your hands. This time, inhale, reach your right leg up high. Find a 3-legged dog. As you exhale, gently pull your knee into chest, nose to knee, and then step or walk your foot in between your hands. Lower your back knee down. You're welcome to find a cushion or a towel just to bring some support to your left knee. Inhale, palms, chest, rise up to find yourself in low lunge. In low lunge, have your knee over your ankle, and as you sink down and stretch into your hip flexors and even into your quad, I want you to think about pushing your right foot into the mat, a gentle traction back with your right heel, and a gentle press down and forward with your left knee. Low belly hugs in nice and strong. Find lots of activity here in your lunge. Keep your palms lifted tall. Find another inhale. Exhale, hands touch, bend at your elbows. Maybe gently press the back of your head into your forearms as you lift your gaze up. Find a small back bend, but continue to keep the engagement in your legs and in your low belly. We'll hold here. Then gently release your hands down to frame your foot. Back toes under, float your back knee. Step back for a high plank position. For less heat in the body, you're always welcome to lower your knees down for a half plank instead. Keep your strong press through your hands. Lift your heart forward. Curl your low belly in. Activate your quads. Send your hamstrings up to the sky. One more inhale. Exhale, hips go high. Downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your left leg tall, 3-legged dog. Exhale briefly, knee into chest, nose to knee. Then gently step or walk your foot in between your hands. Right knee lowers down. Inhale, palms, chest, rise to find yourself in low lunge. Have your front knee over your front ankle. Find the push down with left foot, right knee, that traction in towards your midline. Feel your lower legs nice and strong, then keep the low belly in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, palms touch, bend your elbows, find a small back bend as you gently press the back of your head into your forearms. Now, instead of dumping completely into your hips, keep that strong engagement with your legs, with your core, and then allow yourself to slowly sink forward. And then gently release your palms down. Back toes under, float your knee. Step back to find high or half plank. Pause here. Find the engagement, the energy in your body. Lift your heart forward. One more inhale. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your right leg up high. Find three-legged dog. Exhale, step or walk your foot in between your hands. This time, back knee stays lifted. Inhale, palms, chest, rise to the sky. Find yourself in high lunge. So you can see I am in more of a passive high lunge. I don't have as generous a bend in my front knee. You're more than welcome to elongate your stance, sink down nice and generous. If you feel really short in your hip flexors still, that's okay. Bring a gentle bend into your back knee. Feel your pelvis able to come under just a little bit. And notice that support, the less intensity you might have with these left hip flexors. Keep your strong press through your right foot. Palms stay reaching up high to the sky. We pause with breath. Stay with it. Find your mind over your body. This time, inhale, reach and lengthen both legs up. Exhale, forward fold over your long front leg. Keep your left heel lifted. Inhale, maybe a small half lift. Find some length. Exhale, move into your depth. We're in this elongated pyramid pose. If you have yoga blocks and want to use them underneath your hands, this will bring the mat closer. Go ahead and find them. If you notice, you tend to hyperextend in your right knee, so you tend to send the back of your leg really far back in space. Try to bring a teeny weeny bend into your front leg. So actively find that itty bitty bend, and then from there pour forward and find your depth. This will help keep the stretch in the belly of your muscle versus in some of the other connective tissue that's generally behind the knee. Slowly begin to rebend into your front leg. Your back heel will spin down 90 degrees, so it's parallel the back edge of your mat, and you may need a little bit more room between your legs. So you might have to slide your right foot forward a little bit. Inhale, lead with your left hand as you lift and sweep up and open into your strong warrior two. Keep the strong bend in your right leg long through your left. Arms long and level, gaze over right fingertips, shoulders are relaxed on your back body. Find your warrior two. Use the strength in your right glute to help spin your inner right leg higher to the sky. We pause with breath. Stay committed, stay focused. Inhale, lengthen through your front leg, arms overhead. Turn your right toes to face the side of your mat. Exhale, start to dive forward with a long spine to find yourself in a wide-legged forward fold. If you're comfortable here, start to send the weight forward into the balls of your feet. Let your upper body hang heavy, chin into chest. So this is option 1 for your inversion. Option 2, if you're working on headstand, you can try tripod. Drag the hands towards your heels. Place your head down on the ground. You'll use your core strength to lift your legs to the sky as you have this triangular positioning with your two palms and your head. If you're working on the forearms down version, you'll cradle the back of your head with your palms. As you take your elbows, instead of out wide, close them in just a little bit, create that triangular shape. And again, you'll use your core strength to lift your legs up high to the sky. We have 5 more rounds of breath. Long inhales, long exhales. If you are in a headstand, go ahead and bring your toes back down. If you're in a very generous hamstring stretch, start to back off. Turn your right toes to face the top of your mat as you crawl your hands forward to frame your foot. Left heel lifts up. Step back for high plank. Find your strength here. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Open mouth. Inhale, sweep your left leg up high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step or walk your foot in between your hands. Right knee stays up. Inhale, palms, chest rise up. Find yourself in a high lunge position. So you decide if you want more of the shorter lunge. I tend to prefer this one. Or if you want that longer lunge, it'll be more work for your quad, and it will open up your right hip flexors a little bit. If you still feel a little short in the right hip flexors, just gentle bend into your back knee. Relieve some of the tension, maybe curl your hips under a little bit more. Reach your palms to the sky. We hold with breath. Inhale, lengthen and reach everything up. Exhale, forward fold over your front leg. Keep your back heel lifted. Inhale, baby halfway lift. Exhale to fold forward. Option to find your blocks. If you hyperextend into your left knees, come out of that as much as you can. Actively bring a baby bend. Square your hips forward. Right hip wraps forward, left hip wraps back. And pause with your breath. Then slowly bring your bend back into your left knee. Swivel your right heel down so your foot's parallel with the back edge of your mat, and you may need to widen your stance a little bit. As you inhale, windmill up and open, find your warrior two. Strong stance here. Push down into the mat with your feet, then pull the heels in together. Feel your inner leg strong, and with that strength, find that wrap of your inner left thigh towards the sky. Arms level, gaze over left fingertips. Pause with your breath, stay focused, stay intent on your pose, on your breath, on yourself. Inhale, lengthen everything up, turn your left toes in. Exhale, long spine as you dive forward to find your forward fold. Option to stay, option to work on your headstand. Yogi, you will have 8 rounds of breath. I will count. On this next breath, start to come out of your generosity, come out of your inversion. Turn your left toes to face forward as you crawl your hands to frame your foot. Right heel will lift. Step back, find your high plank. My friend, we hold right here. Option to lower your knees for a partial plank instead. Pause with your breath. Stay energetic and strong. You got this. One more inhale. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Lower your knees down to your mat. Take your shoulders over your hips to find yourself in a seat. Nice strength today. Take a slow inhale. Open mouth. We spend a few moments with natural breath, aware of the rise and fall of your chest, the expansiveness around your ribs every single time you breathe. Hold yourself in this space of total focus, total intention, this time for you. Yogi, if you would like more time, feel free to lie down on your mat and find a traditional expression of Savasana, your final rest. If you're ready to continue with your day, let's close our practice. Palms touch, hands to heart, chin to chest. Thank you so much for choosing time to spend on your mat today.